Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I have a huge package sitting right in front of me that I'm going to be unboxing for you guys. And this is actually a new brand that I'm going to be working with. I do have an affiliate link already for them, so if you guys like what you see and want to check them out, you can go ahead and purchase some and you will get a discount off your order. And all of that information will be linked down below, but let's just go ahead and jump right into the unboxing. So I'm going to start with the small box that was on top of the big one, and inside of this one is just an acrylic powder, and here's how it looked. I did go ahead and just take off the plastic so we don't waste any time. And this acrylic is called I'm Alive, which is a really gorgeous, very light purple lavender color. And also guys, by the way, I do want to try to keep this voiceover really short today because I started a little bit later in the day. I didn't really plan to do it today, but I just thought, why not just go ahead and get it done since I haven't really been posting how I planned. But yeah, anyways, moving on to the bigger box, I went ahead and removed all of these styrofoam from the top. Underneath we have a sticker, which I love to collect, and also a little greetings card. Also, we have a little towel here, I'm guessing to place down on our nail area, but I don't really want to mess it up because it's so pretty and white. And then we also get a silicone mat to put over my nail area, which I loved. And by the way, this brand is called Tones. I just realized I haven't even mentioned it yet, but yeah, it's called Tones. And the way this came about is that two of my nail friends actually are like working with them, and I saw how they posted and said that they really loved it. They also mentioned how they're always looking for new brand ambassadors or people to try their products. So I reached out and they were actually happy and willing to send me a PR package. So that was super exciting. I love how this brand overall appearance, it looks very sleek and professional. I do love the playful and cute packaging, but I feel like this one fits this brand so much. But yeah, let's just go ahead and unbox everything. I cannot wait to show you guys how much stuff they sent me for the first time. Also, I want to mention how my lighting is a little off. Like sometimes it might look a little bit too bright, and I'm not sure why, but yeah, just keep that in mind. So just so that I don't start rambling too much, the first thing I got in this box are 2 hand files and a buffer. We also got a polygel brush and spatula. This is what it looks like. And this polygel brush is a size 4. Here's how the spatula looks. It's very long and skinny. It's a little bit different from the polygel brushes I'm used to using. And also here is the brush. Also, it looks a little bit smaller as well. Not only did we get that, but we also got a number 14 premium Kolinsky acrylic brush. And just look how cute these little pearls look inside of the handle. And then of course, here's a look of the brush. I love that the brush was already crimped how I like my acrylic brushes, so that was perfect. They also included some lavender cuticle oil, which smells really good. It smells like lavender, but it also smells sweet also. Like, I just really love the smell of this. Next, they also included a top and a base coat, and I just love how big these bottles felt. And now, like doing the voiceover, I realized that they're 16 milliliters instead of 15, so that was so awesome. Next, it also came with some prep items, which is the nail dehydrator and primer. Of course, you want to use these two together if you are planning to make your nails last a very long time. Next, we also get some wetting solution in a 4 fluid ounce bottle, which is just slip solution for polygel. Then also another liquid, we have some professional acrylic liquid, and it also says EMA, so that's a good thing. And that's just kind of like a hint for you guys. So not only do I have polygel to show you, but I also have some acrylic as well. So I cannot wait to show you guys. And starting off with the acrylic, they did include this little mini set here that I'm going to swatch a little bit later in the video once I finish unboxing everything. But getting into the acrylics, just gonna show you guys really quickly the names and the color of them. Yeah, this is what their acrylics look like. They sent me a lot of fall colors, I felt, which is great, but I also feel so behind. I feel like I'm not gonna get to all of the nail designs I had planned to do for the fall, but we'll see what we can work with. I may just end up doing like some videos without a voiceover. That way I can just post them a lot faster, because as you guys know, these voiceovers are really like my least favorite part of everything when it comes to creating content. So yeah, I just may end up doing that just to put out more designs for you guys to see. But yeah, moving on to the polygel. So their polygel is actually called fashion gel. Um, and they're not in tubes, they're in these huge jars, which I really like. And just quickly, I'm going to show you guys what the colors look like and also the names of them. I just really love this packaging of them. I feel like these colors are just so gorgeous, and I'm curious to see how many other colors of this fashion gel they have on the website. These are some really gorgeous colors. Getting to the last and final fashion gel I'm going to show is the clear, which is called Glass. And I was so excited to test this one out. However, I didn't end up using it today because the design I ended up going with didn't need me to encapsulate. But yeah, that concludes the end of the unboxing. Now I'm going to go ahead and swatch the acrylics. So just hang on a few more minutes and I'll finally be getting into the video. But for the swatches, I'm not going to swatch the fashion gels just because I already showed you guys what they look like. But for the acrylics, I'm going to go ahead and take a few more minutes to just swatch them, show you guys the consistency, and just give you my thoughts on them. So I went ahead and put some of the acrylic liquid in my pink damping dish, which is from Bomb Nails. So if you'd like it, go ahead and purchase you one. I will have it linked down below. And starting off with this green color here, I'm just picking up a bead and I'm gonna swatch them. So from first impressions, I really love how it polymerizes. Like I always mention, when it polymerizes, that's how you know you have a good quality product. However, I do feel like since these are like super pigmented, like you can kind of see them as almost being a little too chalky in a way. But they're not. Like they're really smooth, but like, if I'm making sense, you guys see how they look really chalky. I feel like this is not going to be an acrylic that you need to build up how I normally like to. I love building my structure up in thickness with the actual acrylic, but just watching these, I can already tell these are not going to be an acrylic to use like that. This is only for you to use as the color, which a lot of nail techs actually recommend that anyway. That way you save product and just go ahead and build up your structure with the clear. And also clear, I heard clear is actually easier to file, but when I'm doing certain designs, I like to just build it up with the actual color I'm using. Sometimes I don't focus on making them super thick because I'm gonna pop them off anyway, like right after, so it doesn't really matter to me unless I'm doing like a beginner's guide or like step by step on how to. But yeah, these are definitely just for base colors. And this yellow one here is the last color I'm going to swatch for you guys. And as you can see here, these are some really gorgeous fall colors. I love the pigment in them. I didn't get any marbling with any of the colors. I feel like they're super pigmented. So that's always a plus. So yeah, I cannot wait to try these out. I feel like I'm gonna be able to do a really cute fall set with them. If you guys have any inspo or other suggestions, leave them down below for me to do some fall designs. But moving on to the other little set of acrylics, I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch them really quickly and show you guys what they look like. So for these last few acrylics, like moving to the whites, the clears, like this bottom row, I'm kind of curious to know if they put the wrong tops on them, because for this last one here that says clear, it's clear but it's glittery, and the white one was like also another clear one, and it just felt really mixy matchy to me. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they put them on wrong, or that's how they want their products to be. Yeah, this is all of the swatches of the acrylics, and they just look so good, absolutely stunning. Also, I was done with the unboxing part. How I like to do my videos, I just like unbox it and just see what I'm working with and come back the next day. But when I was done unboxing and swatching, I was done for the day, and another box from Tones came in the mail, which was these four here that I'm showing you guys, which I didn't swatch because like I said, I was already done, but I did go ahead and record it and insert it into the video so you guys get to see more of the colors that they have on the website. And I'm not sure, but I think that is their like Halloween collection. Here is supposed to glow, but we'll test it out whenever I get to a video using them. And yeah, now for my actual application, I went ahead and applied my nails, which are the Kiara Sky No C Curve Square Tips. And I'm putting some of the wet-in solution in my dapping dish. And yeah, we can just go ahead and start on my nails. So for my nails, I did decide on using the fashion gel, the neon orange, and the pink, only because I feel like I've been doing so many acrylic nail sets that this would be a nice change to do on my channel. And I don't know if you guys miss watching my polygel applications, but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and use them. So I just end up getting the polygel off like the top part so I could save polygel, and that was entirely too much. When I put it on the nail, I did end up having to take half of it off, but I just put it back into the jar. Like I said, I am gonna try to save as much of this as I can. But yeah, I just basically went in with the polygel brush they provided, and just like I always do my polygel applications, I'm just patting it into place. However, I'm not going to be putting it over the entire nail. I'm just going to fill in half of the nail. I'm going to try to make this as straight as possible because of the design I plan on doing. But yeah, this polygel is super easy to use. As you guys can see, is more on the stiffer side, which I always love to mention that is the best in my opinion, because when you get a stiffer polygel, you get to pat it in place. It's easy, very easy to maneuver. And it's not like super soft and sliding all over the nail. With the slightest touch, it's gonna move. So yeah, you don't have to do too much work when working with them. I absolutely love this fashion gel from them, and it was super easy to work with. So if you guys want to check them out, I do recommend them. However, I feel like I'm not that used to dipping it out of the jar, only because I don't really know how much to scoop out. And also I feel like it's a little bit more messier this way. I do like my tubes better, but this polygel is still very nice and easy to use. So I'm going to be using this orange here and doing the same method I did on my middle finger, putting it on the right side of my nail. Once I pat it in place and I'm satisfied, I'm going to go ahead and cure in my LED light for 60 seconds. And I'm going to be repeating this on my pinky and on my thumb. Remember to check all of the links down below to see the products I use and also the affiliate link to this website. So now that I got all of my orange cured, it was so satisfying to see that straight line going down the middle. But yeah, now that I got my orange completed and cured, I'm going to move on to this pink color here and doing the same thing but to my other two remaining nails. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, make sure to go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I do notice a lot of my viewers are not subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe. And also leave a comment down below. It can literally be anything, which is just going to help the algorithm push out my content. This pink color is just so stunning. Like, it is just the perfect cover pink. I do highly recommend this color if you guys want to check it out. It was just so easy to use. It's such a pretty color. Once I finished doing my applications to them, I did go ahead and make sure they're all cured. I did go ahead and wipe them down with some of the remaining wetting liquid in my damping dish. And now I'm just going to go ahead and file. So with these files, they do have a curved side and a straight side. I'm going to make sure I'm only using the straight side just to make sure that I have no like dips in the nail. I want to make this as straight as possible. The way I do this, I just make sure to add pressure to the side instead of downwards towards my nail. That way I'm actually filing the polygel that's there and not digging into my nail tip or the peel off base coat. I'm going to repeat this to all of my nails and then give them a wipe. So once I finish doing all of that, for the next side of my nail, I'm going to end up taking this nude color from the brand called 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 never used this brand. But I do remember I did win a polygel kit from them, but I just never opened it. But I'm going to be taking this color here from them, and I'm just going to be filling in the other side. I was going to use a nude color from a card, but that color was just so much similar to the pink, and I didn't want it to be like super similar, so I ended up finding something darker, which is this polygel here. And it was not easy to work with at all. It was super soft, super runny. I had a hard time getting it around the cuticle area. And you can really tell a difference in this application compared to the polygel from Tones. Like, it's just such a huge difference. Literally the slightest touch, it would just like move, and I was honestly so over it. So for this part, I'm just going to show 2 nails on camera so that you guys can see the process. But it was just a lot easier and sort of faster for me to just do the rest off camera. But I am just going to repeat that to all of them. And here's how the nails look once I finish adding on my second color. I ended up having to do about 2 layers for some of them because they were just like so flat whenever I cured them. So I kind of raised the apex of some of them a little bit. But I was just so ready to get this part over with. But here I'm just wiping them down again with some of that wetting solution, and now we can go into file. I was going to show a little bit more of my filing, but as you see here, I'm doing my index nail and it's taking a little bit more work than I wanted it to. And then also I do have on a peel off base. So here it just completely fell off. So I cut off the camera and just finished filing, shaping and buffing all of my nails off camera. About 2 or 3 more did fall off in the process. So if they look weird around the cuticle area, that is why. But yeah, getting into the design part, I'm going to be taking this glow-in-the-dark black gel polish from Kiara Sky. I don't know why I mentioned that it glow in the dark because I did end up covering it with some glitter. But I did go ahead and put a line going down the center. And I'm going to be filling in a half French on the nude side. Once I have it to my liking, I'm not going to cure it just yet, but I'm going to be taking some of this black, really small fine glitter, and I'm going to be sprinkling it over the black gel polish. While I was doing this part of my nails, I felt like I am repeating a lot of my designs. Like I've used this black glitter before, and I am going to end up doing some spider designs, like some spider webs. I feel like I just cannot get away from these spider webs because like I don't know, I just feel like when I receive PR packages, it kind of puts me behind, or I can't really do the designs I want to because some of the packages have certain things in them and they're not like what I need to do a design. So I just end up having to like think of something else, which is actually what I did with this one. I had planned to do something else, but I ended up doing something different, which is this here. But I don't want to ramble too much. Just know that I do plan on doing a lot more, but I'm gonna see how many I can fit into October because I just feel super late. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna continue doing this to all of my nails until I'm done and have them all cured. Now that all of my glitter is cured, I'm gonna go ahead and take this Kiara Sky Black gel pods to do my spider designs, because the first gel was just like super watery. It wasn't as thick and opaque as I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna switch over to this and a smaller detailed brush, also from Kiara Sky, and I'm just gonna be creating some half spider webs here and there where I see fit. This is actually a recreation design. I'll put it up on the screen because I'm not going to take credit for something I didn't create. So this is the design that I end up seeing on Pinterest, and I'm just going to let the rest of this part here play out so you guys can sit back and enjoy. And like I said, I did go ahead and continue doing that to all of my nails, and now it's time to top coat them. So I'm going to be taking the glossy top coat from Tones and just filling in the spider web side of my nails. And this top coat was really great, by the way. I love the thickness of it. It's really smooth and very glossy. And before I cure it, I'm going to take this matte top coat and just go over the nude part of my nails. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do matte or glossy, but for some reason in the moment I did love it more matte, so I'm taking a matte top coat and just filling that in. Then I'll go ahead and cure. After all of my nails are cured, of course, we have to go ahead and top it off with this cuticle oil, which again smells so good. Once I finish rubbing in the cuticle oil to re-nourish my cuticles, this is how the finished nails turned out. I just think they're so cute. And I also love this pink and orange combo. It is just so cute. It looks really girly. And it also has that spooky aspect to it. I think my spider webs turned out really cute also. I felt like they're a lot neater than the ones I've been doing recently. Overall, I did love how this set turned out, and I did really enjoy using their fashion gels and unboxing this 𝚙𝚚𝚎 package from Tones. So go ahead and check them out. Like I said, everything will be mentioned down below for you guys to check out. Let me know what you guys thought about today's set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.